Yeah.
No, I just don't understand, like, what's going on.
With what?
With you and I, like, what?
I don't know, Rachel, like, genuinely, like, you're so mean to me all the time. Like, I'm being honest.
What did I do that was mean to you?
Every time you get drunk, every time anything, you just always, like, take digs at me and everything else, and I just, like, I don't deal with it, so I just, like, there's no point. That's why, literally, I was not, like, this whole week, I'm just, like, if I just tune you out and put you aside, I just don't have to deal with it. Like, that's what it was. And it sucks, genuinely, because I don't know, like, even the first comment, like, Brendan walks out the door and you're like, see, America does love him. Like, I never said America didn't love him. Like, in Brendan's goodbye message this time, I literally said, like, I'm really sorry that this happened, you know, like, everything I go, but I promise you, I swore to you that I'm going to watch out for Rachel, and I promise you I have her back. Like, literally, that's what I said. And the minute that he left, and then you make the comment, and then, like, it's obvious that you hate me again, it's just like, what am I doing wrong in this game? I feel like, I'm, like, literally, like, I'm a mess this whole week. I feel like being nice to people gets you nowhere. All I did was try to be nice to Jeff and Jordan, you know? Literally. And they swore to me that they wouldn't put me up, that they wouldn't backdoor me, and it gets me here. And it sucks. And I should have put them up. I should have backdoored them like you guys said. I should have. But I thought that because I went out of my way to be nice to them on a personal level, it wasn't even game, I figured they'd at least return the favor for 1 week, you know? But that's just stupid, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm like, literally, I'm like...
I understand how you feel, Danielle. I've been here, and I lost Brendan twice in this game this summer.
I know, but it's not about anybody else, Rach. Like, nobody understands how much I want to be here. Like, it's embarrassing. And I've said it so many times in there. I'm like, nobody wants to be here as much as I do. Nobody. And it sucks when you're going home and the only person you have to blame is yourself, because I could have backdoored Jeff, but I didn't, you know? I don't know.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but, like, Brendan wanted to be here more than anybody. And I understand how you feel, like, completely, because I wanted to be here more than anybody, and I almost got voted out when Kalia was HOH. So, Danielle, like, I have put my life on hold for this game twice, 2 summers in a row, and I understand completely how you feel. And I think it sucks, too. Like, we've both made bad game moves. We've both made bad personal moves. We've both made horrible decisions in this game. But I don't understand, like, what the deal is between, like, at this point, like, you guys hid my stuffed animal.
I did not. On my life, it was not me. I did not take the duck, and I did not take the dog. On my life. And I know nothing, I'm the biggest liar in here, even though literally I don't really lie to anybody. I tell the truth to people, and people don't believe me because of something that I did week 3. I did not take the dog, and I did not take the duck. I swear. I think it's stupid when people start taking things to a personal level. It's stupid. Like, what are we, kids? It's dumb. I did not do it.
How I feel. I don't understand what... Well, I don't understand then why your friends are doing it, and I'm not blaming you if you really didn't do it. I don't know what I did to them, because I've never done anything to them.
But you don't necessarily know who it is, and it might not be the people you think that it is, just so you know.
Kalia or Portia?
I'm not selling people out, I'm just saying it might not be the people that you think it is.
Who else would take my stuff? I mean, it just doesn't even make sense. Whatever. I mean, I don't know who's doing what in this game, but what I do know is what I've witnessed firsthand. And this week, we both have been really ridiculous to each other, and it's not there's no reason for it. Like, I had assumed that at the beginning of the week you would have pulled me aside and tried to talk to me, but you didn't.
Rachel, the moment that Brendan walked out the door, you, like, have to make a stab
and
at me.
It's not toward you, it's toward... Yeah, you know why? Because I'm stupid, I'm immature.
I know, because it's my fault he left.
It's your fault that he left, so
I know,
of course I'm
but
going to make a stab at you.
I understand, but we, like, just had that conversation.
And it wasn't a stab at you. I said, apparently America does love him. I wasn't stabbing at you. I was saying something to make myself feel better.
You said, apparently America does love him, Danielle. And I'm like, I never said he didn't. I never said he didn't. Clearly they do like the guy, or else he wouldn't have got voted back in. 100%. I've never, ever will deny that.
Well, and I asked you on, like, Tuesday if you and I could talk.
I know, and you never came back to me.
Because you were, like, ignored me.
Because, Rachel, like, literally, like, with the comments and everything, I'm telling you, like, the comments...
That one comment, that was it.
My whole birthday, you harassed me my whole entire birthday.
How did I harass you on your birthday?
When you were drinking, Rachel...
What are you talking about?
You might not remember because you were drunk.
I haven't been that drunk in this house.
Trust me, because I have not stopped getting questioned about it because of all the comments and stuff that you've made.
Oh my gosh, the comments were not bad. I asked you what was wrong. I said,
what's wrong? Why are you so bitter? What's wrong? Blah, blah, blah. Is it that you're turning 25? Rich, like, you don't ever talk to me, and then, like, it's almost my birthday and you wouldn't leave me alone. And every time I'm on slop, you're, like, eating food in front of me, saying how delicious this is, blah, 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 asking me to eat my food nonstop. It's the little things. Maybe you don't think of it like that.
No, but you have to, like, okay, that's just taking it a step beyond, because Danielle,
for you,
no, for me, I've not done that to you. You guys are being paranoid.
You can ask anybody in the house, because everybody.
Danielle, I was on slop for 3 weeks, and people
2
were
weeks,
like,
and 1 week you got all your HOH.
Yeah,
food.
And people were making food in front of me, but I wasn't complaining and
but
saying,
nobody was asking
they're eating
you
in front of me.
Rachel, you were asking me to eat all my food all week. Like, it's just little things.
I did not mean that in a mean way.
Okay, well, okay then. What it's done is done. It's done.
And you threw it all away to, like, make a point.
I did not throw it away. I took it with me so I can eat it when I get out of here because I'm starving. It's all in my Big Brother bag. I did not throw it away.
Well, whatever. I mean, I just don't, like, I do not understand.
You came up to me and asked me to talk, and then you
but
didn't talk to me. So I figured, literally, this is what I figured. You wanted to talk in case I won the veto, but I didn't win the veto, so it was not a big deal.
Why would you think that, Danielle? I asked you to talk. I asked you to talk to me on, like, Monday or Tuesday or whatever day it was. I don't remember this. I think of weeks. So it was like what? Thursday or Friday. And then I even asked, like, I've asked Portia to talk to me. She hasn't talked to me. I asked you. I can't just come up to you and ask you 24/7 to talk to me, especially when you're snubbing me. Every single thing I do in the house, you make a face at. I
feel like you do it to me,
people,
so I'm just like, I'm done with this.
But I haven't done anything. Like, I think you're being paranoid. I hear from other people you talk bad about me. I hear, like, all this ridiculous stuff. Like, I mean, just, like, all this stuff. And I don't know what else to do. So I've been ignoring you. I've been trying to be the bigger person.
I've been trying to do is literally, I just said that, like, I'm over it. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. Yeah, like, you've really been getting on my nerves this week. I'm not going to lie. Maybe it is just me because I'm having the worst week ever, the worst birthday ever. I'm having a terrible week. And literally, like, I've done nothing but go in the DR and, like, literally, like, cry constantly. I'm like, I don't ever cry in real life. Like, this is stupid. I feel like an idiot.
When I was bawling, crying, when Brendan wasn't even going to jury.
And I don't want people, I don't want people to feel bad for me. That's why I've gone to the DR for like an hour and a half at a time and I just cried. I'm like, I've sat, like, this is not a joke. I've sat on the floor in the DR and they're like, come talk to you. And I'm like, no, like, I don't like people seeing me cry. I don't want to be around it. I don't want people to feel bad for me. I don't. And that's why I get really embarrassed, like, because it's a game, for God's sakes. And I'm literally crying for a week straight over a game. That's stupid.
And I understand how you feel, and I'm telling you right now that I really do understand how you feel. But, like, I mean, I understand how you feel, and, like, it sucks because I know you wanted to be here. But when you got Brendan evicted, we begged and pleaded with you not to do it. Then you had Kalia put me on the block saying I was the target to go home that week. You wanted me gone. You told her Rachel has to go.
After that,
then,
absolutely.
Listen,
I'll admit to that, absolutely. And I never said Jeff's name. Absolutely, I said you.
Yeah. So it was like you...
After everything that had happened.
Yeah, because you sent my fiancé home, and then I was on slop that week, too. I was a have-not.
Yeah.
And you said, I'm the target. Get Rachel out of here. Rachel has to go.
But she also wanted you out, so it wasn't like it was just out of the blue.
Okay,
she wanted you out,
that's
too.
Fine.
I won't deny that at all.
The next week when you won HOH, Brendan came back, and Brendan and I both came to you and said, let's put this behind us. Like, we can all forget about it.
And I went through, okay, I will be the first to say, I went through with the deal. I didn't put the two of you up. And in the back of my head, why it took me 2 hours to do that was because I'm like, what if this is a plan to keep all 4 of them in here and I'm in the same spot and I'm screwed? I'm absolutely screwed. And it very well could be. And I was literally sitting at the dining room table. This is what I'm supposed to be doing the whole thing. I'm sitting at the dining room table and they're like, you got to go. You got to do this. We're on a time crunch. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I was like, you go with your instinct to this game. I've done it. That's what I do. So go big or go home. So I did it. And then when it came down to it and then Adam won the veto, it was like, well, I'm going to have to put somebody else up. And yes, I could have put Jeff up. Do I look at it now? I probably should have. You're right. You're right.
I'm not saying that.
Have.
I never said that.
You said that.
I'm not saying put Jeff up. I'm not saying you should have. Jeff is here. I'm happy he's here. Whatever you made a decision. What I'm saying is that you made these decisions, Danielle, and you kept saying exactly. Okay. So then I don't understand why. Like, now I understand that this week sucks for you, but what's the personal issue with us? Like, there's no need for you to tell people all this mean stuff about me. I feel like you take stabs at me about everything. Like, wait, but why? Because I made a comment.
Rachel, you're really gonna say that? No, you just have to be right about everything. That's what I said,
Danielle.
Okay, my personal opinion is that you do.
I'm not right about a lot of things.
Okay, all I said was that Rachel feels that she has to be right about a lot of things, where I know the guy's not a millionaire, whatever. She thinks he does. I know that he doesn't. That's all. Kalia's the one saying, like, that's my friend, and I know, and Rachel's saying, like, all the guys are scumbags, blah, blah, blah.
I never said any of the guys were scumbags.
That's all I'm saying, but don't, like, you're blaming me for something. I just said that I feel you always have to be right.
And, okay, that's a fair assessment, but I was saying that about Lonnie because Lonnie's one of my friends, and I know him personally. So, of course, I'm going to stick up for my friends that I know
ragging on him at all.
Okay, so I'm just telling you that's why I said it. Just
I'm friends with his agent, and we had the conversation that he's not a millionaire before. That's all.
Okay.
It is what it is. I apologize. I'm not trying to take a stab at you. It was just like, who cares how much money the guy has, for the love of God? That was my point. That was my whole point.
And I didn't continue to pursue it. And I didn't continue to pursue it.
Okay, I apologize.
I dropped it the second you said it.
I was not the one that repeated the story 5 times. I was not.
I don't know who's been repeating what stories. All I know is what I've been told from people. And, like, I don't know what's going to happen with the vote tomorrow. I don't know who's going home.
I know exactly that I'm going home.
Well,
Rachel, why would you think that I would come to you, that you're not going to go against Jeff and Jordan? What would be the point? To make myself look like an idiot, like begging you? I'm not, like, I don't know. Maybe it's stupid, maybe it's a bad game move, but, like, clearly you want me gone, and I don't know.
Danielle, it was not up to me to put you up. I was not HOH this week. I didn't backdoor you.
But you
I
were
didn't even know what Jeff was doing.
Extremely happy when it happened, and you pitched me all week.
I did not. Ask who told you I pitched you all week.
Well, I was told that certain people were pitching, and it was like, why wouldn't it be you when you're best friends with Jeff and Jordan this week?
That's funny because I won't tell you who I was pitching, but I went through plenty of scenarios. Plenty.
I know you hate Shelly, if that's what you're getting at. It's obvious.
I don't hate Shelly.
In a game standpoint.
I'm not talking about Shelly. I'm not talking about anything that has to do with anyone else. I'm talking about I don't know. I can't even talk to you because I feel like everything I say to you, you just are like, I just was trying to clear the air. But I can't talk to you because I feel like everything you're saying, you're turning around, and
I'm not
you're probably
trying to turn anything. Rachel, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm not going to tell anyone. I don't care anymore. Like, what's done is done. I wish I could walk out the door right now because there's no point in being here. There's no point in sleeping on this bed in this bright room for one more night, not eating, feeling completely hungry. There's no point to any of this, to walk out of here with a stipend. Like, it sucks. Trust me, what's done is done. I'm done. And it sucks because there's absolutely nothing I can do. I'm sorry if whatever, it doesn't mean anything. I'm sorry if I've been mean. I really am. I've had a really bad week. I don't want you to feel bad for me, but it's the little tiny things. I haven't even been that nice to Kalia. I apologize to her. It's just this whole week has been a rough week.
And
this house is lonely enough, and like, it's no excuse, whatever, but like on your birthday, it's super lonely.
You guys good?
Yeah, we're just talking.
Okay. I heard screaming. I just want to make sure everybody's okay.
We're just loud talkers.
All right.
It's just everything piled up, and I don't know. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry too, because I probably, when I was drinking that night, I was not trying to be a bitch at first, but then I saw that it was getting under your skin, and I probably was trying to get under your skin because, yes, I was very upset with you for backdooring Brendan twice. And I think that you, Brendan, and I were, like, really good friends, and everything that happened from the point of week 3 forward has been, I mean, every game move that we have made in this game have benefited nobody.
Jeff and Jordan, because they're going to win the game. Because everybody is piggybacking them.
Yep.
Trust me, that's in my speech tomorrow.
I think that it sucks because I took it very personally when you did that to Brennan, and then you tried to get rid of me, and then you did it to Brennan again. And, of course, I'm going to take it personally because, you know, well, first of all, you know I'm very emotional. You know that because you were my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And you were my friend, so you knew the kind of behavior that gets under my skin. And, like, I don't know. I mean, it sucks because now we're in a situation where, I mean, fuck, I could be going to jury next week. So I don't know what's going to happen.
I know, Rachel, but I don't know.
I mean,
I genuinely, like, the things that I told you last week, like, I genuinely meant them. And then I just felt like everything that we had talked about was just, like, thrown out the door. Like, I promised Brendan I'd have your back. I promised him to his face. I promised him in his goodbye message. And, like, you know, like, a goodbye message, you're not going to, like, make up something stupid when they're already gone, so it wouldn't matter. You know, I could be like, ha ha, like, your girlfriend's going to come next week, you know, and you can have nobody to thank but me. But I didn't. I, like, literally said, like, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. I don't know. We just clearly went very wrong in a lot of ways. And we could have owned this house.
Yeah, we could have. And now, exactly what you said is going to happen.
Shocker. These people worship Jeff. Nobody has a chance with him here. You know that, right? Like, really? America's sweethearts. Lying to you one day at a time.
Did he throw that cornhole competition?
Yep.
Did he tell you he was going to throw it?
Not, like, not in those words, but yes.
What did he say?
Are you going to repeat this?
What would it benefit me?
I don't know. What would a lot of stuff benefit us? he looked at me and he said, "You swear you're not coming after me, right? Like, I'm not your target, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "You're not my target at all." He's like, and then he said something about thinking about taking Kalia's vacation or something. And then I got out, and then Jeff got out. So, I mean, I don't know. You can take that how it is. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But with the leading up to it, to me, it pretty much seemed like he did.
Did you make a deal with him to not go on the block?
I told you I made the deal.
I mean, with him to not have them backdoored.
What, Jeff and Jordan? I told him, you know, like, it was a deal where if you keep me safe, I'll keep you safe or whatever. So that's why when I kept them safe the first time and went after you and Brendan, I told Jordan, I want to do whatever I can to prove to you that this was not an emotional thing, that it was a strategic thing, not personal at all. And I was like, I'll do whatever I can on a personal level, bad game moves, not bad game moves, to prove to you that I wasn't attacking you two personally, to try to split you up or whatever. Just because it was so absurd to me, like, seriously. And I'm like, if anybody sees it this way, like, I need to fix this because this is absurd. I wasn't thinking that way. I was thinking game, and maybe I was thinking too ahead in the game. But I don't know. That's how I think in this game. And so I went through with them because, like, if either one of them got it, they swore that they wouldn't put me up, they wouldn't backdoor me, anything else. And then it was the same. You know how it is when you're HOH. Every single person will come up to you and say, if you don't put me up this week, I won't put you up that next week. You know, every person. Like, what are they going to do? Go, so what are you doing? Cool. That's what they do. And that's what they did this time. Swore up and down that they wouldn't backdoor me. That's why I don't know, maybe I should have put them straight up and not even cared. Maybe I should have backdoored Jeff, but I was so afraid that it would piss off everybody in the house. And it gets me backdoored after he swore. Jeff came up to me. Jeff and Jordan both swore to me, whether they're going to admit to it or not, because they're not, and telling everybody that I'm lying. They both swore to me. And Jeff came up to me after he made me a have-not, and I was sitting on the couch in the backyard. And he's like, I'm really sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no worries. I was like, you know, it's only fair. I'm one of the only people who haven't been on it. I'm like, it's not a big deal. I get it. Totally fine. He goes, but we're totally cool. Everything I told you I meant. You know, like, you might be a have-not this week, but you're really a have because you're not going home and you're completely safe. No backdoor, no nothing. That's what he told me. So for the guy who's walking around here trumping integrity and honesty and everything else, he's a big fat liar, as along with his girlfriend. I don't know. It's just, like, it genuinely hurts me on a personal level because, like, I did something for them on a personal level, so it kind of hurts that way where I don't feel like it's game. I feel like it's because he's holding, you know, a grudge from week 3. And I apologize to you because, yes, I should have backdoored Jeff last week.
I didn't say backdoor Jeff, just to clarify that, because I don't think you should have backdoored Jeff or Brendan, frankly. I think that there was plenty of other things that could have happened, and that would have achieved certain goals.
Obviously not, because Jeff was going to hold this grudge forever. No matter what I did or said, obviously, because I did them a huge favor twice.
Who said that they wanted to get out Brendan?
What do you mean?
Like, is everyone pretty much wanted to get out of Brendan?
Like, vote him out?
No, like, have him backdoored.
Pretty much everyone.
Did that come up in a lot of conversations?
After the veto. Okay.
I know how you say that you want to be here, and I really do understand that, Danielle. And And I know how bad it sucks because you've done nothing but fight the second you got off the block because you had to, or after your golden key because you had to. And that's the same thing with Brendan. He did nothing but fight because he had to. We couldn't even play in that veto that he went home in.
I know.
We couldn't even try to save ourselves.
I know.
And I'm sure that if you do go to jury and you see him, he's going to tell you the exact same thing, and that he's going to tell you that we would have kept our promise. 100%.
I know, and that's why I'm telling you. I know. Trust me, I've made a lot of stupid game moves.
As have I. Plenty. I also know moving forward, I can't make those same game moves because I'm going to be probably the number one target to go home for everyone. Because for some reason, people like to hide my stuff and pick on me and tell people that I'm starting stuff and make me the easiest one to get out because I don't have any friends here. So.
I'm glad we all spent our summer signing a paycheck for Jeff. It's just funny because we knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. And you knew it was going to happen. It's just stupid. It's funny.
I mean, it didn't have to happen.
Well, obviously. It's just dumb. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know what else to say to you, so I guess I'll leave you alone. But I just wish that it didn't have to get so personal between you and I, and that regardless of what my goodbye message says, because it's pretty mean.
Don't worry, I figured as much.
That I'll probably be seeing you very soon, so.
So that means I'm not getting your vote?
Wait, for what?
For tomorrow.
Oh. Well, you didn't even ask me to vote for you, so.
Rachel, how was I supposed to ask you when obviously you're not going to go against Jeff or Jordan, even though Jeff can't even play in the competition?
Danielle, first of all, I don't know what I would have done if you wouldn't have acted this way this week.
Rachel, I felt it from you too.
No, and that's fine.
You were like literally on my life. You were never my target. If you can ask Kalia, you can. I told her if she wanted to come after you, and I told her that you, no, period, this week, if she were to stay. That's why I swear. I'm not going to lie, maybe between the two of us, maybe because we were really close and then things went really bad, maybe there will always be that weird personal thing between us. Maybe it will. And, it's not like that with you and anybody else. It's not like that with me and anybody else. Because we did have that, and then we didn't, you know what I mean? And it went from really good to really bad. And I think that, I don't know, maybe it's just always been really personal between us because we both feel hurt by each other for things that were said and things that were done and things that were taken the wrong way or whatever. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it is.
Well, I know you might not believe this, and I've thought about it a million times. Still have a chance in this game.
No kidding. I said if Kalia stays, literally, I'm telling you, Jeff and Jordan win the game. And you know it, and I know it. If you were to keep me... Okay, here's the thing. As I said to you, in Jeff's little speech in the veto thing, talking about what you talk about making big moves, I'm going to make a big one. And I'm thinking, this isn't a big move. A big move would be working with somebody who tried to backdoor you, or what we were trying to do or whatever. Making a big move is not
You tried to get me over a month ago, and now I'm getting you. That's not a big move. That's a stupid move. You know? But
Do you even have the votes?
I have Porsche, and I think I have Shelly. And I thought...
You don't have Shelly.
For sure, for sure?
I think so.
I think I do. She's telling me that she won't vote for me because Adam won't do it.
I know.
What if I told Shelly? What if we could all get together and do the 4 girls?
That's not going to work because that's going to end up fucking me in the end. It has
How?
to be. Because then...
Because you know you're going to go next week. You know between the fast forward, which is going to be next week, you're going to go.
Oh, I know. I know, Danielle. I know that...
Jeff can't play. That's huge.
But it's not just Jeff, it's...
Adam, who won one competition that 2 people threw to him.
No, that's not... If I even did that, you couldn't tell anyone. Because I would blame Adam. I mean, I would blame Shelly or Adam.
I just don't think I can get one without the other of them. Which I'd have no problem doing that. I even said, I was like, I was like talking to Portia, I was like, how can I get Adam and tell him he can blame it on Rachel? And she's like, that's not going to work. I just don't think that one's going to do without the other. They've been, Adam and Shelly have been in an alliance for like,
I know.
since like week 1.
I know. And Portia and Adam.
For like a couple weeks.
Since like week 3.
Well, for a few weeks, but at the same time, that so-called alliance, Adam does whatever the hell he wants, so that's not an alliance. You know what I mean? An alliance is like when you talk about stuff and do it together.
Do you think that you could
Ask Shelly for a pity vote.
something? Do you think she would give you one?
I don't know.
She's like in love with Jeff and Jordan.
I know. But she also knows that she can't beat them.
I know. She talked to me about it.
What if we... How could we tell if we told Shelly? And that way we guarantee, and then we said that you could blame it on Adam or whatever. And then...
Yeah, but then Jeff and Jordan would know that Shelly turned on them too. Shelly would have to do it without talking to Adam about it. Or Adam would have to do it without talking to Shelly about it.
They're not going to do it without the other one. Shelly, like, I literally feel, and I mean, I literally feel like Shelly would if Adam would say yes, but Adam will not say yes. And I've literally, like, poured my heart out. I've given the guy, like, you don't even know the kind of deals I'm trying to make him. I said, keep me, you can nominate me if you get HOH next week.
Because he thinks that Jeff has the numbers, because that's what Jeff keeps telling me.
I know, because he literally won't take his mouth off of Jeff's dick. And they've been friends for, what, like 3 days? It's stupid.
Think about it. Don't tell anyone.
I swear to God, obviously, what good would that do me? But the only thing is if I can... I'm saying, like, if I know it's going to put Shelly out there, though.
But you have until, like, 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Can I tell Portia? She won't tell anybody.
Yeah, right. She tells everyone.
No, she won't. I'm telling you, she feels... I swear on my life, in the last couple of weeks, she did not.
Who hid my duck?
Portia.
Who hid my puppy?
I'm not telling you. But
Oh my God. Who hid
Shelly.
my puppy? Shelly?
Yes.
Why?
Don't, because she hates you. Just because you're mean to people sometimes.
Did she do it, like, recently, or, like?
She did it a while ago. Dude, please don't tell these things.
I'm not going
Because I'm just like, the thing that sucks is I'm like, everyone's going to hate me because I know everyone thinks that I'm not doing any of this stuff.
Oh, what a bitch.
Why'd you hide her?
So mean. Well, if she's mean enough to hide my puppy, then she's mean enough to vote against Jeff and Jordan.
She is, but she doesn't want to be left out there, you know what I mean? So she would need the guarantee that it would go through. I'm telling you, Shelly is a logical thinker, and she realizes she has no shot. No shot with them. She's at the bottom of the totem pole. I've told her that a million times, and she
I don't think she thinks she has no shot with me and you in the game. Especially if she knows we're working together. Why would she keep you and me in the game together, working together? She'll be in the same situation right now.
I know.
The same exact situation.
But she would also think that we hate each other, where we turn on each other, where Jeff and Jordan are never good. Nobody can get between that. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, that's true. But the point is that Shelly is not going to, even if we turn on each other, she's still going to be like, well, great, Rachel.
Yeah. And they're stronger than her, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You would need her to do it, not knowing that we're working together. Oh my God.
I already gave up. What are you doing to me?
You didn't even try.
Trust me, I tried. I just didn't try with you.
And I've tried this entire week to think about different scenarios.
Well, I sincerely apologize to production for having to put this segment together at the last.
You would have to get Shelly or Adam to switch their votes.
I'm telling you, there's no chance. I got so low and so desperate. When we get out of here, we go to Jersey. I'm gonna get like it'll be Jersey and like Cuddy and the Donatos, blah blah blah. And like you could see he gets like all happy, but like oh yeah, I'm like my dad's gonna hate you. Blah, blah. Like that's how low I've stooped. She's offering phone calls from Janelle.
Oh my God.
This is so sad that our lives are. I don't know how I did that. There's no way that Shelly will agree to it without knowing for a fact.
Portia's voting for you 100%, right?
She's going to, even if there's not the vote.
What if? What if me and Portia vote for you 100%? And you just tell Shelly you got it handled. But don't tell her that it's me. Say that you think Adam is switching or something.
But I'm telling you, her and Adam are like that.
Really?
They tell each other everything. And like, she asked Forrest today, she goes, like, are you...
And because Shelly's gonna think she's lower on the totem pole with you in here, if it's me, you, Portia, and Kalia, that's a poor issue. But at least with me, Jeff, and Jordan, it's the four of us because they're ready to get rid of Adam.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, with us here? What do you mean?
If Shelly thinks that me and you are working together, then it's me, you, Kalia,
Not Kalia, Porsche.
Portia. Why not Kalia?
She's not here. What was going on?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
This is not that difficult.
So me, you.
It's gonna be 3 against 4. No matter what.
But with Shelly, Shelly thinks that she can beat Jordan easily. She doesn't think she can beat. She thinks Portia kind of me. Shelly doesn't even
in the
like
game or
yeah,
in the competition?
In the game, in every competition, in everything, in the competitions and stuff.
Should we start yelling at each other?
I just don't fucking get it. I'm just, seriously, like, I'm fucking over it. Like, I don't know what I can say to you. Just make it up. I'm seriously, I have to go.
Hey.
What was that all about?
I don't know. She wanted to clear the air because we were like...
Why'd she walk out like that? You didn't tell her anything about what we're doing, did you?
No. God, no. I don't know. She's just, whatever. I don't know. I just said, she thinks I want, like, people to feel sorry for me. Like, I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. Like, I'm sorry that you're...
You didn't tell her nothing?
About what? Why would I tell her?
Well, I didn't know if she was coming in to try to work a deal.
No. Yeah, right.
Well, just because we're still working with Adam, we can't get No. She just acted weird going out.
She's probably
you
had
guys
her
get pissed?
pregnancy test. She's just annoying, and I don't know. I said I'm sorry for whatever, like, she's like, I don't know why it has to be personal, this and that, and I thought, I don't know, whatever. Just leave me alone. That's what, no, literally, like I told her, I was like, I just wanted to brush you off for the week because, like, I don't want to ruin my last week here. I was like, I'm going home. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, what do you, and she's like, I just want to clear the air. And clearing the air is, talking about how, she knows what it feels like because Brendan was in the same spot and Brendan wanted to be here more than anybody. And then her too, and she had the chance to go home and stayed or whatever. I don't know. I'm over it. I don't want to argue with you on my last night here.
Me?
Not you, her.
Oh. I was like, I'm not arguing.
No, not you, her.
Are you going to come out?
Yeah, I will. I'm just annoyed now.
All right. Well, come on out.
Whoa! Adam did that earlier. You okay?
Yeah. I didn't mean to do that.
Adam did it.
Danielle, please put on your microphone.
How are you doing on this, Shelly?
I got it in the hole.
Did you?
Gracias. Jordan?
All I want to do is jam. And eat.
Yeah.
Good job, Jordan.
Good job, bud.
Put one in. I did like several rims.
Rachel wanted to hash things out with me in the room right now, and we're arguing, shocker.
Oh, you are?
And then Shelly, her husband walked in there, and now she's acting all weird. I just told her, I'm like, I don't want you, like, whatever. She's like, she's acting like she wants people to, like, feel sorry for me or something. Like, I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. That's why I go in the diary room and cry for an hour and a half at a time. She's like, well, I know that you want to be here, but you know what? I know what it feels like. Like, Brendan wanted to be here more than anyone, and so did I. I almost got sent home, and blah, blah, blah. And then she just got, like, annoyed and, like, stormed off. And, like, of course, Shelly's doing her bit of, like, hanging out outside the door. Like, just mind your business. This has nothing to do with you, with the game. Just mind your business. Kind of annoying. And now she's acting all weird. She's like, she's not trying to cop a deal with you. I'm like, are you high?
That's what she just kept saying. She kept saying.
Huh?
That's what she kept saying out here to me. So she thought you were helping her. Maybe it was me. I was like, no, we were friends before. I mean, like, you guys were, like, when you
That's what I
came
told
into the
her.
house, you were friends. You
That's
know
what I told her. I
So
said it's different
it's
between you and I
different.
because I go, we actually were friends in the beginning, and then it went from good to really bad. And I go, it's always going to be a personal thing between you and I. And she's like, I don't know what I have ever done. I go, you tried to ruin my whole entire birthday.
Kalia, please suffer your microphone.
Do you want that dog?
I know. Bye-bye.
Rachel,
It might be an option.
please go to the diary room.
Uh-oh. She's working on getting in the hole.
Zing! I almost stole your turn. Sorry.
I'm going to pull an Adam. Do you want that dog?
I know where it is. It's
Oh,
in the
okay.
dresser.
No.
In the tissues.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want that dog? You're so funny. Bye-bye. I keep picturing myself doing that.
Oh, my God. I think